Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? How are you? Have you checked in with yourself? Do you really know what's going on inwardly? What's that inner being saying to you? What's that inner voice saying to you? Hope you all had a blessed morning, a great morning, and it's going to follow through the day. I wanted to speak today just briefly on confidence. It's been coming up a lot, and it's one of the key things that I'm working with people on in my coaching program. You saw me put something out on that. There's several of them, but this one that I put out was for those of you who are just really going through something since this COVID thing, and maybe you were going through something before that. And so I wanted to give you the opportunity to get in touch with me, and I'll give you that information later, just to see whether or not it's something that we can work together on, helping you stay focused and going in the direction that you know you should go. So with confidence, get this, there's so many definitions and they're all pretty much similar, but I love the way this one was put. It says confidence comes not from always being right, but from not fearing to be wrong. That's powerful. I'll say it again. Confidence comes not from always being right, but from not fearing to be wrong. And even if you're wrong, you know it. So what's the fear? Why not go into the mindset of, what am I going to do to correct this? What do I need to do next? Just deal with it. We spend more time avoiding things, and that's where that fear comes up. That's when we say, well, I'm lacking confidence in that. But if we just stepped out on some serious faith and just did a piece of whatever that thing is that's holding you back, just did one little thing, you know that you have a report to get done for your job, perhaps. And you've been putting it off because you were just saying to yourself, I'm not confident that I can do a really great job. I'm not certain that, they're going to accept that. You're worrying about what other people are thinking, but not going within. Like if you were charged with doing that, then obviously someone felt you could do that. They thought you could do it, or they knew that you can do it. So why are you doubting yourself? Stand up. Even in your fear or your so-called lack of confidence, do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen? Just do it anyway. If there's things that many of us who are business owners know we need to do when we've been pushing back and holding back from it. Why? Because we don't have the confidence that we can do this. But I'm going to share something with you that I just read after I decided I was going to talk about confidence. I went into a group because I got a notification. And this is one of Delatoro. You all know him, Delatoro L. McNeil II. Delatoro McNeil, but we just say that. He had this posted, and I was like, oh, no, you didn't. He says, you can do this. My friend, command reveals potential. I'll say that again. Command reveals potential. Del says, if God told you to do it, y'all, we all know this, but I want you to hear this. He says he's already put everything you need inside of you to pull it off. Like I felt like I was getting slapped in the face, smacked upside my head, everything. You name it. Punched out. Like, Burroughs, what is your issue? What is your problem? Now, yeah, I move into things, but I've been slow about it. I've been timid about it. I've been holding back. I've been like, I had every excuse in the world. But I already knew that everything I'm doing, even this right now, it's not because I felt like doing it. It's because it was a command. It was because God said, I want you to do this. And this has been going on for years, people. But in the last few years, I'll say since 2017, I've been really digging deep and just saying, okay, this is what you said to do. I'm going to do it. But sometimes I'm really slow about it. How about you? Or sometimes I'm timid about it. I put my foot in it, then I take it out. How about you? And I know better. I'm the daughter of a Marine. Raised me like one of the troops. I mean, you would have thought I was living at boot camp for 17 years. Seriously. So what was my problem? But I think as we season, you've had so many hits and punches and knockouts, and you start becoming a little bit more timid, or maybe not so much timid, but slower to move on some things. And I feel really terrible sometimes because I know that I'm commanded to do these things. And it's for the betterment of mankind. It's to help people, not harm, not hinder. It's to help them move forward. It's to help them go into the space that they're supposed to be in, to do the things they know they're supposed to do, but the lack of confidence. Some may say fear, but I'm going to say it's the lack of confidence. Only reason why is because lately I've been getting hit with that word constantly from people. And it kind of was like a wake-up call. And so I said, okay, I'm going to do this because he said so. But when I saw this today, I felt like, okay, Lord, I hear you. You're sending it to somebody from a person that I've been trained by, coached by, mentored by, respect. And so you don't have to say anything more, Lord. I got it. He said, my friend, you can do this because command reveals potential. If God told you to do it, he's already put everything you need inside you to pull it off. So stop questioning. Stop wondering. Stop procrastinating. Oh, stop vacillating. Execute. And watch God bless your socks off. Y'all give Delator McNeil a high five for that one, because I can't even tell you. This was so on point. It's so something I've been battling with for the longest time. Even though I'm moving, I'm not moving with the alacrity that I should have and could have and knew I could have. And I only held myself back. And I only hurt me and mine by doing that. But I also hurt those who would have received and who would have benefited. So, okay, I got slapped in my face. How about you? Bless each and every one of you. I ask the Lord to just protect you, keep you healthy, strong, and that you use good sense, common sense, and just be safe and take care of you. But in doing so, you're also taking care of someone else. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Have a wonderful, wonderful life. And the only way we can do that is when we get past that stupid stuff that's going on, that negative talk that's going on, when we pull out the confidence badge of honor and throw that on our arms and wear that breastplate and wear that helmet. Come on now, somebody knows what I'm talking about. When we do that, it's not about having to be right always. As I said in the beginning, confidence comes not from always being right, but from not fearing to be wrong. So come on, y'all. Let's just do something different now. We're going to not fear to be wrong. Okay? We're going to do the best we can. We're going to give the best we can, but we shall not fear to be wrong. Especially those of us who know that what we were given came from God. Blessings.